Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hello there, Ringside Crew.
Hey dudes at Ringside Crew, this is Davian.
Hey, it's Jenny Santana.
This is Elsie.
This is the Savage Juggernaut, Damaku.
Inside Ring!
This is Thomas D. Bruff.
This is Billy Starks.
Mr. Chad Epic.
Megan Mason.
Hey everybody, Scotland's own Brody Adler.
The headliner in charge, Marco Mania.
This is your girl, Charisma.
Papa Dink, Brendan Dicker.
This is According to Woods.
Savannah Summers.
I'm Shorty.
Tasman inside.
You are watching
The internationally known
Dudes at Ringside podcast, hosted by Metal Geek and Joe the Panther Jr.
Hello there, wrestling fans. Welcome to episode 294 of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am your host, Joe the Panther III, and now from the top of Metal Mountain, in the middle of a mosh pit, it's the happy heel himself, the Metal Geek.
What's going on, Ringside Crew? What's going on, internationally known? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Joe? How's it going today?
Just before I introduce our lovely guest for one of our last guests for Lucha Month, I just want everybody to know that if you can, please donate to the Red Cross. For our brothers and sisters in Florida right now are having lots of trouble for that hurricane that hit. So think about maybe helping the Red Cross right now and donate to help Florida because it was just destroyed by the hurricane. Like, am I right, Geek?
Yeah, that or help anybody you can over in Florida. You know what I mean? Whether you donate to them or whatever.
Because our friends have been hit like with the rock, man. They've been just devastated.
Yeah, and we have a lot of friends and family over there. So
yes, a lot of our fans and stuff like that. I was afraid to mention it, but I had to say something because we have a lot of friends, and one of our bigger fans lives in Florida, man. You know what I mean?
Family.
And that's what I mean. One of our yeah.
But donate to the Red Cross, or if you can, just donate to the people who are in need. You know what I mean?
Just don't get scammed because there's a lot of scams out there right now. Just be very careful. Daddy Joe, Grandpa Joe telling you, be careful. Yeah. All right, ready to put the energy back up, Geek? Do you have your aviators ready?
Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the King of Light, Ray Genesis.
I'm ready to go.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's
Not
up?
too much, Ray. I got my aviators. I wasn't too sure. I had to be careful. The King of Light didn't want to go blind.
There you go. I like those aviators.
Yeah, man. Thank you. My mom got it for me for a trip. I went to Long Island. I needed to get my aviators. Yeah. So, if our fans are not familiar with you, Ray, and why would they not be? Introduce yourself.
Well, I am the King of Light, Ray Genesis, and I'm a luchador based out of California, representing Pro Wrestling Unplugged. I just want to say thank you to Metal Geek and Joe Panther for bringing me on to the Dudes at Ringside podcast for the last day of Lucha Month.
Last day.
And why not? You're an awesome luchador. That mask is so awesome. 2 different colors. Got to be. One side's light, the other side's dark. We don't know which we're talking to, the light or the dark.
That is a cool
right?
Though.
Thank you. Yeah, this is my second design that was made by my gear maker, who was on your podcast not too long ago. And so she made this design, and then
Wait, she was?
Yeah, Scarlet Rose.
Oh wow, Scarlet Rose is awesome. She's so awesome.
She's amazing.
She's everywhere. That girl. She's been doing everything.
Right there. We have her card right there. Yeah, the Queen of Hearts.
She was one of the original ones. My sticker's on my coin jar, which you can't see. It's all the way over there. But yeah, she was
Queen
one
of
of the
Hearts.
people. She's so cool.
I've actually trained her.
Wow,
that's amazing.
I trained her for. So I trained her from the first day to where she is now.
Wow, that's awesome. That's so awesome that you train wrestlers. What's your question, brother?
No, I was just about to say that we heard stories that she's now killing it on the independent scene now, and she's getting booked like crazy.
She
Yeah,
is. I'm so proud of her.
She's a
yeah.
good person, really good person, and she's like, as a geek, she's killing it on the indie scene. You must be a proud papa seeing her, like seeing what she's doing right now. You're like, what?
I am. From the first day she, walked into the doors of wrestling training to where she is now. I definitely saw something in her the first day she stepped into the ring.
Um,
That's awesome.
so before we were talking, you said you had the other mask on the table, the first
I
design also.
do.
Yeah, if you want to show that off real quick,
See,
you know.
here it is. See if I get it. There it is.
Look at that. Oh
That
wow.
look that's almost like the White Ranger from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
That design
Yeah,
like Tommy, you know.
Yeah, I'm getting like a White Ranger feeling slash like an old school like Rey Mysterio mask when he had the birds, the multiple different birds on it. Yeah.
yeah. That's where it came from when I first had my first mask design. It was inspired by Rey Mysterio because he was my favorite wrestler growing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe is
So
too.
and I grew up with Power Rangers, so it does look like the White Ranger.
That is amazing though.
Me and you, Ray, have like the same thing. Ray Geek knows that like me and me and you like Rey Mysterio for me is like my like he's he's like my he's like my guy. He's like my guy. He's the little guy. Like always, the little guy that always can. You know what I mean? He's
Oh yeah,
always. Well,
he
he's literally always watching me. He's like, "Don't say
yeah.
anything."
Oh, that's so
You know,
cool.
have the purple ray. See?
Yeah, the WCW pay per view against Eddie Guerrero.
Have you ever thought of trying to do that? Replicate this mask?
That's also in my plans down the line to have it an inspired Rey Mysterio like the purple one.
Yeah.
But there's also other gears that that he's worn in the past. I really want to kind of tribute to that to my new gear down the line. Cause he has a bunch of a bunch of designs.
Yeah, I love the Joker one when he got was the Joker had the face paint over here
Oh, that
and
was so cool. I think like
that
WrestleMania 25.
Yeah,
yeah
I think it was
that
25. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
oh, that was so cool.
Wasn't he Spider Man one time too? Or
He's been
He
almost. I think, guys, hasn't Rey Mysterio almost been like every DC or and Marvel character out there?
Yeah, I think so.
Here we go. What would you say would be your favorite character like mask Rey Mysterio has worn out of his whole career?
Oh, oh boy, let's see. I want to say when he debuted on SmackDown. That was probably my favorite mask.
Hmm.
That was so cool. I never knew who was Rey Mysterio until he made his debut on SmackDown. I was like, who's that masked wrestler? And from then on, I just like, oh my god, he's amazing.
I
yeah,
marked out so
I
hard.
marked that. Yep, I marked that when he had his first match, and then later that night when he jumped off the steel cage. Oh, that's so awesome.
I thought my friends literally said now my friend messaged me like a year or two ago and he says if there was iPhones physically able to videotape to watch your face when Rey Mysterio's first promo popped on the screen saying he's coming and and then the Rey Mysterio logo in and out, I jumped out of the chair and screamed. I'm not gonna scream, but yes. And I
Right?
ran out of the room. And my friend's like, I don't get why you ran out of the room. Could have just stayed in the room and started screaming yes. But you ran out of the room. I was like, I didn't know what to do with myself at that moment.
At that time, I didn't know who he was. I was a little kid,
Yeah.
and so now that I think about it, I'm like, I go back, I'm like, wow, if I knew who he was, I would have done the same thing. I would have screamed and ran out the door. I'm like, Rey Mysterio's coming to WWE.
yeah.
Yeah.
What was your favorite Rey Mysterio match? You'd say.
What was that? I'm sorry.
What was your favorite Rey Mysterio match that year of his career?
Uh, pretty much every match they had against Eddie Guerrero.
Mm.
Yeah.
they had such good chemistry in every match they had.
Yeah.
But the one I remember clearly is when he had that ladder match against Eddie Guerrero, custody of Dominic.
Yeah. It's a great match.
That's probably like the most memorable match I remember from my childhood.
Geek's favorite phrase, "I'm your puppy."
Yeah.
That's Geek's favorite phrase. He loves that. Right, Geek is your
Even
favorite
even when I was a Rey Mysterio fan, I still got the Eddie Guerrero "I'm Your Papi" shirt. Just because it was awesome. I'm like, I want that shirt.
Even though diehard fans go, "Nah, man, you can't do that to Ray. Nah, man."
Right?
My favorite was Kurt when he fought Kurt. That was probably my favorite match. Joe said no. Joe says
Okay.
no.
Because I was there and I was so hyped. I can't even tell you. I was at the Nassau Coliseum. I was like, man, Ray's gonna win. My friend Jimmy's like, nah, Randy, Rey Mysterio is not gonna win. It's Kurt Angle. He's not losing. I'm like, he Ray's gonna win. It's his debut match on WWE TV, and Vince McMahon gives him the L.
Nah.
I was so mad because it was like my first pay-per-view ever going to. I'm like SummerSlam, the big party of the summer. I'm like, we're gonna.
Yeah, but was it a good match, Joe? Was it a good
It
match?
was an epic match. I just was sad that Rey Mysterio
People
had to
still
take the
remember
L.
that match today, though. People
Right,
don't remember. People
Yeah.
don't remember. People don't remember that Rey Mysterio lost. People just remember how good the match was.
That's
And
true.
saying,
I
yeah.
forgot he had lost.
I didn't. I still think about it every day. I wake up going, no, Rey lost. I wake up crying.
Joe still
screaming.
harps on it. It's like, how long has it been, Joe? It's been 20 years.
12 years? Is it 12
20.
years?
No,
20
20.
years?
Funny,
I wake up in a cold sweat, Ray. I wake up in a cold sweat. No, Ray lost.
Ray lost. Oh my god.
20 years. I was like, Joe, it's been 20 years.
Yeah, Rey Mysterio would be like, dude, you still on that? Get over it. Don't tell me to get over it, Ray. You never get over it. Start yelling at Rey
man, what a
Mysterio getting
wuss,
beat up with
right?
security.
Ray would have been like, man, you're such a wuss.
Dude, what a loser. He's crying.
And then Ray's like, all I remember is receiving that money after the match. That's it.
Right.
Ray would be like, you need to get over this, man. You need to get over it, Ray. Geek's laughing at me. He's making Ray's like, you crying? No, I'm not crying. Me and Kurt are best friends. No, they're not.
See, it's like the kayfabe. It's like you're sitting on throwing the lies. Nah, but so anyway, we got way off topic, but who trained you?
Okay. So I have a few trainers, but the first two that trained me was Billy Blade, who was out here in California. He runs Pro Wrestling Unplugged, and he runs Macro Mania Tour.
Yeah.
And I was also trained by the internationally known Skyde from Mexico City.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome. Amazing.
We know Billy Blaze. That name has been said by a lot of wrestlers that come on our podcast.
Joe, something scary is in the chat right now.
Oh boy.
The Scarecrow, right?
The Scarecrow is coming for us, Geek. I'm running. I'm gonna get my Pokemon pack fired up. I got a Scarecrow on the loose.
And right now, I'm currently being trained by Brian Kendrick.
Oh wow, Brian Kendrick. That's awesome, dude.
That's
cool.
amazing. Yeah.
He's
crazy.
Yeah, such a good dude, such a great trainer, and lots of knowledge just in that room alone when it comes to training. Amazing.
Legend, right?
Legend, yep.
Right there, right there. Even though I don't know if WWE sees it, me and Joe definitely see. He's a legend.
Oh, Brian Kendrick! Oh my God, the Brian Kendrick with his awesome leather jacket, of course.
Yeah,
yeah.
such a cool dude. Such a good.
He
dude.
deserves more than the WWE gave him.
Yeah,
so much more. Like, it's not enough time on a show to give him. You know what I mean? It's not enough time.
Trained by Shawn Michaels, Joe.
Man, trained by HBK. Like, so is there any advice that Brian Kendrick has given you that you ran with?
Yeah, so, he just tells me, be confident. Go out there. Even though you're a face, go out there, be confident, and just have that look in your eyes that you're about to, beat up your opponent.
Mhm.
Just have that fire in your eyes. And I've been doing that in training. I just have those, those eyes. I just want to beat my opponent down to the ground. And that's pretty much the advice he's given me thus far. Just have those eyes. You're ready to go. Once that bell rings, just you know, you're like, you're in for a fight. You're in a fight.
Mm.
You're there to win. So treat it like that.
Awesome.
So how did you get your start in the wrestling business exactly?
Well, I started back in 2017, and I found a flyer, and on Facebook, my friend sent me a flyer, and he's like, "Hey, dude, let's go try this out. Lucha Libre seminar by Skyday up north in Northern California. I live in the Central Coast, so it was like about a 4 hour drive where that seminar was at. So we took the drive 4 hours north and paid whatever it was, and we trained for 3 hours that day. And I just remember being sore, being tired because it was lucha libre training. It wasn't American pro wrestling. Legit lucha libre. We're rolling, we're doing running the ropes, bunch of flips, stuff like that. I was like, I'm not ready for this, but it was definitely a great time.
Yeah, that's crazy because like everybody thinks lucha libre is just like normal wrestling. No, am I right? Right. What I've seen, you guys must go nuts when you do practice for lucha libre. You like to jump around, you have to hit the ropes, hit the people, flip around, and stuff like that. Like,
Somebody got to take.
Yeah, the lucha libre training is very different from American pro wrestling training. Lucha libre is more agility, more arm drags, more you're flying in the ring, but with American style, you're more um, how do I say more holds. You're taking your time, power moves. I really enjoy lucha libre training just because it's a cardio session from start to finish.
okay,
So like also you also have to remember some of the lucha libre stars they hit luchadors hit like real hard chops too. Like Dragon Lee, he don't play around. Ray Phoenix, he don't play around. So
Yeah,
somebody got.
those. Yeah, I've taken those chops before, and they hurt a lot, but that's the way lucha libre training is.
Mhm.
You're hitting hard with those chops. Usually they're like overhand chops too,
Yeah.
mm.
and those I've given those, and I don't hold back. I give my opponent those overhead chops like if I'm hitting it with a brick rock.
Yeah. But
Mm.
who hit you the hardest? You'd say, or
Let's see. It's first of all Billy Blade. He
yeah.
does overhand chops, and those hurt like you know, they hurt a
You
lot.
can curse. You're
They
allowed.
hurt like a motherfucker. Oh my god, I will have his handprint on my chest for a week.
Oh, jeez.
Duh.
I'm like, dude, this freaking sucks. But uh, I've wrestled against Mecha Wolf. He has good hard chops. Um, oh man, a guy named Valioso. He trained in Mexico. He has good hard hitting chops as well. Um, oh man, you don't think about it in the match until after the match when your body's cooled down and you see like that big like handprint on your chest. You're like, oh crap, this freaking hurts.
Yeah. It's probably like the adrenaline too, man. You're probably like running around, and then you get back to the hotel and like, ow.
Right? Yeah.
You're screaming for
Right.
3 days. You're going, ah, ah. Everybody's walking around. Why are you still screaming? It does not hurt. It does not feel good.
Yeah, there's times where, say I took in a couple chops the night before from a show, right? Next day, say it's a Monday, I have chest day at the gym. I'm doing chest, I'm like, oh my gosh, my chest freaking hurts just by lifting the barbell or dumbbells. I'm like, oh, this hurts right now.
Yeah.
Oh no. No, no, no. That's not good.
I
It's
know.
like, so we have someone that asked a question in the chat, Geek.
Yeah. So, who was your favorite tag team growing up?
Ooh, my favorite tag team growing up. The one that comes to the top of my head is the Mexicals.
Mm.
Yeah.
They were, despite their gimmick, I wasn't a fan of them coming out with tractors and doing all that, but their their wrestling, their psychology was excellent. Cause they're luchadors, so that's what got my attention. Because I knew who they were before they got to WWE. Psychosis. He wrestles Rey Mysterio thousands
Yeah.
of times.
Yeah.
ECW, WCW. Then you got Super Crazy, who I've trained before too in seminars, and such a good dude. Great trainer as well. Wrestling Japan, ECW. You know, they were my favorite tag team growing up.
The infamous spot at Hammerstein Ballroom, Joe. Right?
Oh
That
my
moon's
gosh, Ray!
the
There was a spot. Oh, Geek's gonna have to tell you. He
the
explains better.
the super crazy spot we call me and Joe call it, but me and Joe went to Hammerstein Ballroom. There was a Ring of Honor show. It was kind of like a house show, and I wish more people saw this, but it was like what? It was like a 10-man tag. It was like the Elite, which Hangman, the Young Bucks, and the whole against the Kingdom. I think who else was on it? Shane, Shane Taylor was on it,
It
right?
was a bunch of guys. Like this. These people are either now in Impact or in AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Hangman decides he's going to do the super crazy spot where he does the moonsault off the
Mhm.
balcony onto
Oh,
Eru. And dude, I'll send you. I'll probably send you the video later. I still
Oh,
have it here.
send in the video so he could
yeah.
watch it and look out. It's
The,
insane.
the video is probably the sickest thing I've ever seen live.
You could
I,
hear
I
me and Geek going, "Oh my god!" in the background.
yeah, yeah,
It's before news at ringside, so it's just Joe and it's just Randy and Geek at a wrestling show.
yeah.
Insane.
I
Oh, I
think
can't
was
imagine.
was it 6 years ago, Joe? I think it might have been
Like
six,
six or
right?
7 years ago, there was a show, a Ring of Honor show before their own by AEW. Just Ring of Honor.
Oh, it's not
Yeah,
that long.
Yeah, yeah.
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 But yeah, that show was great. And Ring of Honor. I remember even going back in the day, Joe, back in '04, watching the shows, and they always put on awesome shows all the time. And now everybody,
Oh, Mima
me and
Mania
me,
thinks it was 2016.
2016, yeah, probably,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That moonsault, I still have it on my phone.
I think we
That's a moment.
posted it on the Instagram page a long time ago, like last
I'll
year.
post it. I'll probably post it again.
Post the video again.
That's
Post
it.
it again. Post it again.
Make sure we tag AEW.
Tag,
Right?
Right.
yeah, tag EW and get blocked.
Yeah, right.
Ooh.
We need to tag Ray. Tag this Ray.
Yeah, this
Right.
right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. Is there places you would love to travel to that you have not traveled to yet, or
Yeah. I would love to go to Japan. I love the wrestling out there. Even if it's New Japan or DDT or All Japan, would love to go there. The UK as well. I've been to Mexico as visiting and also training, but I really want to go wrestle out there. Their lucha libre is insane right now.
Mm.
Like, I would love to be in the ring up there.
how much promotions do they have out there? Do they have a lot of lucha libre promotions out there, or they
They
have just
they
AAA?
do. Well, they have AAA and they have CMLL, but their independent scene is crazy right now.
Really? Wow. I gotta go
Yeah,
to. We gotta go to independent. Uh,
Like that's our
Lucha
other
Libres.
list. We have our international list of places we want to go in the world, but the countrywide, like statewide list, number one for us is Cali, California.
California.
The independent scene over there apparently Ray is like insane. Like
yeah.
California has a cause.
Right now it's blowing up. The industry here in California is blowing up, which is a good thing for us. I have shows this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Wow.
And I'm booked. I'm booked pretty much the whole month of October, except for one weekend, but that could change.
Mm.
So I've been busy out here in California, which is
Man,
good.
yeah.
Yeah, and aren't you glad we got him when we got him, geek? You heard
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Because now he's booked up. All right. There you
He's all
go.
booked.
Right? Yeah.
So
I'm
so,
And
booked.
that's
so
a
make
good
sure.
thing. Yeah. Sorry.
After the interview, I'm gonna pack for this weekend, and tomorrow I head off to my show and then do it again Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
Definitely.
See, like that's crazy. Like professional wrestlers, they're like, "Oh, I'm packing my suitcase. I won't be home for like 2 weeks, sweetie. See you then."
Right?
It's like you're everywhere.
There's times where like I'll get home like Monday morning. I just leave my bag there for like up until Wednesday, where I have to clean my gear, and then Thursday pack again. Now I can leave on Friday or Saturday.
Jeez, man, right?
Mm.
If we could make a like a vlog, Joe, the life of an indie wrestler. There we go.
They,
Right?
they already did that, guys. There was that show. I don't know if you ever caught it. Right? It was on MTV. My like that True Life.
No, that's the life of a pro
Well,
wrestler.
yeah, yeah, I've seen that. It's been
See,
years.
Ray watched it. I thought I was the only one that saw it in the world.
Oh no, I love True Life growing up because they'll
also
have
true.
different shows. Pro wrestling, or steroids. I think there's an episode about steroids, and it's a bunch of episodes.
That one
Yeah,
never leaves my head. That episode never leaves my head because about the best friends that one got booked, the other one didn't get booked, and then they started fighting in the lot.
Yeah,
It's when I geek, I always tell him he's like, "That really happened." I'm like, "You need to go watch that episode. It was so wild."
that's a good show. I love this.
yeah.
They went
There's
from
also
the Indies, and then they went to WWE, well, WWF at the time with China and Triple H. I think they were traveling with China and Triple H on the road.
Oh yeah, I seen that one too. They're like at the
I,
gym working out, or they're leaving their hotel, or they're on the road just filming,
Yeah,
yeah,
or a
exactly.
gas
Yeah,
station. I think they shot them at a gas station just getting snacks or water,
yeah,
which is true. Before a show, I'll go to the gas station, get an energy drink, get a protein cookie, anything I need for the show.
yeah.
yeah.
That's insane, though. So, but yeah. They also have True Life. I'm a backyard wrestler as well, which we don't condone, right?
Yeah, nope.
Nope, nope, nope.
And it's
You know,
so
I
sad because those people think that they really are in the business and they're doing wrestling, and it's like, no, if unless you're trained by Bobby Blaze or like you really get in the, it's hard to just go around saying it, but you got to be really properly trained before you say you're a professional wrestler.
Yeah.
yeah, I take training very seriously. I still train. You never stop training in the ring. And when you have people come in to training and don't take it seriously, it gets my blood boiling. Because you have to take it seriously.
Exactly.
You know, what most people don't know. I drive 2 hours to training
Mm.
every week, not including the shows. But every week I drive 2 hours to training, drive 2 hours back. And when you don't have people, putting in the work outside of the ring, like going to the gym, eating right, that's where I'm like, come on, dude, you gotta take it seriously. This is not a game. You can't just call yourself a wrestler and just, not put in the work. You have to put in the work every day, even if you're sore or tired or don't want to do it. You just gotta push yourself.
Yeah, totally.
You know?
So do you have any advice for like for a wrestler that wants to start training to be a professional wrestler? Or
Yeah. So my advice is start now. Go to the gym.
starting?
Get your cardio up. Start uh, eating right. There's times where you could enjoy a cookie or some fast food, but eat right. Find the proper training school, pro wrestling school, and then from there on, I always say close your ears. No, open your ears, close your mouth.
Yeah.
You got to do that. Don't go in there talking and don't listen because most of the time they'll just kick you out.
Mm.
Exactly.
So just go in there, have a positive attitude, and just stay quiet. Ask questions when it's time to ask questions. Don't say it in the middle. When you're doing something in training. Wait till after training when all relaxed, you're done. That's when you ask your question, but not during training. Unless it's something you're doing uh, based on what you're doing for that day. But don't ask questions about how was working with so and so or how much money do you get paid working for WWE. Don't ask that because not the right time.
It's disrespectful. It is
Yeah,
disrespectful, you know?
it is.
Yeah.
And I've been lucky. Since I followed that mentality, I've been booked everywhere because I come respectfully. I come to work. I show respect to my peers, and I take all the advice I could get.
Uh-huh.
That's like the most important part of it. Like, as you said, you have to have respect for your peers, and like that. If you have respect for your peers, your peers will have respect for you, and then they'll be going out and like telling promotions. You need to book Ray. He's a good person. He's good for the business. You know what I mean, Ray?
Yep, exactly that. Because once you show you're a good person, you show respect, you show up on time. Sometimes you help tear down. They'll be, oh, he's a good guy. He'll he'll the promoter will talk to another promoter, book him, and so forth.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
how it is. You gotta be a good person to, and show up to work and be respectful, and then the doors will open.
Totally.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Who would you say your dream opponent is?
Of course, we're Mysterio. I
Of
would
course,
love to
right?
work with them.
Yeah.
Love to work with them if I had the chance.
Um,
Ray Phoenix as well.
oh man, Ray Phoenix is awesome. You know
Yeah.
that you versus Ray Phoenix would be amazing. That match would be amazing, to be honest with you.
I
Do you,
will, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Hopefully soon.
do you think Ray Phoenix is this like second coming of Rey Mysterio, or would you say Dragon Lee is the second coming?
Oh boy, that's tough. Oh, they're both great wrestlers. I would have to say Ray Phoenix.
Phoenix is, yeah. What would you say, Joe?
I would either person you said, but I have another wrestler that I want to see Ray Genesis face. The other guest we had on last week on was it Monday? No. Oh my gosh. What do we have? No, I'm forgetting my guests.
You versus Penta would be good too.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh,
Penta.
Him versus Ray versus Sam Adonis.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've shared the locker room with him before, so that he's a good dude.
He's a great guy. Good dude. Yeah, definitely
He looks
good
so
dude.
tall. He looks
Yeah,
like a
he's
tall.
really tall. Really tall. I have to use my speed on that one.
Yeah. You have to use
He can move.
your Mysterio skills. Kick down the giant.
Even though he's a big dude, he can move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, he has that lucha libre training too, so
Mm.
That's
he can
crazy,
go.
man. Yeah. But yeah, you versus Phoenix or you versus Dragon Lee, man, amazing match. That'd be
Ooh, or
amazing.
he could have him versus Psychosis.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
another
great.
great one. Yeah.
hmm You know,
Or La
like
Parka, whichever one pops out of whichever room, because there's so many La Parkas apparently.
yeah, the original LA Park, that'd be great. Him and his sons would be great too.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why I said
But
there's too many. There's too many
yeah,
La Parkas.
like this summer, like I mentioned before, I wrestled Daga, who was married to Tessa Blanchard,
Oh wow.
and
Wow.
then I wrestled Mecha Wolf, who was part of NWA.
Mm.
Wow.
I wrestled them in a triple threat. They both worked for AAA, you know, CMLO, Lucha Underground,
Yeah.
and they were for the first two big stars that I wrestled, and I was like, wow. When I stepped in the ring, in my head, I was like, I made it. I'm wrestling two big stars right now,
Yeah.
Mm.
and that was just mind blowing.
Do you ever happen the chance to wrestle Mill or no?
Mill?
Mil Mortes.
Oh no, not yet. That
Yeah.
would be great too.
Yeah.
I heard he's really good. I heard he's like
Yeah.
really good to be
Mill's
worked with
amazing,
and stuff
right?
like
Oh yeah, he's just tough dude, but yeah, it'd be a great
He's
match.
a big dude. He's a big
Yeah,
dude. Right?
big dude,
It's like giving Roman Reigns a mask, saying now you're a luchador.
right?
Yeah.
No one will know who you are. And as soon as he does this, it's Roman. No, it's not. No, I'm not Roman.
We'll have
Yeah.
a tribal chief
Yeah.
mask.
Tower Chief on mask.
What
Yeah,
kind of
exactly.
what would be exactly be the mask if they had made a mask for the tribal chief? They made him be a cruiserweight, a lucha. What would the mask look like? Do you think?
Oh man, I'm sure it'd be something related to his tattoo that he has on his chest.
Hmm.
All the Samoans have that big old piece.
Yeah, that
I
big.
feel like it would be something related to that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you
And
versus Roman.
they'll say chief on top.
Yeah, have like the
Yeah.
chief is have like the C with like the two spears
The
going across
feathers,
each other,
right? The feathers, right, Joe?
and it'll be like Psychosis's mask that doesn't have the top and had the hair coming through.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny? I went to Lucharitos in Long Island, and
He
they
doesn't know. I don't think he knows. Tell
it's
him
a
what Lucha.
not it's a taco place in Long Island, New York. That's really really good. If you ever go to Long Island, check out Lucharitos. It's phenomenal. So
Okay.
good.
It's a
They have a
luchador
mask.
themed.
It's a
Luchador
Oh,
themed.
themed.
It's a themed taco place. It's just luchadors.
oh,
So
that'd be so cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And the mask, they didn't have it, but they had a Psychosis mask, and it had the hair. And I was like, "That's the guy. If you buy the mask, you get the hair." He's like, "It's part of it." I'm like,
That's so cool.
"It's so weird. It has the hair." I put it on. I'm like, "I got hair again." Went back in time.
Is it his actual hair, or is it just hair
I
that
don't
they?
know. I'm like,
If
"This
it
is
was his actual hair, then that'd be cool.
yeah." I don't know. No, the
I
mask
would.
had hair, so you get hair on your head if you put the mask on.
That's funny.
I'm not bald anymore. Yes, you are. You could be like, Joe, no, you're bald. Next geek.
Yeah. Just ask the question.
Oh. So what is your favorite food?
Ooh, I love all Mexican food, right? But I love burgers.
Mm.
Burgers.
You hang out with the
Yes,
geek. He loves
Yeah.
burgers.
love
Yeah.
burgers.
What
You
kind?
guys ever In-N-Out, right?
What's that?
In-N-Out.
You know what?
We don't
I've
have it.
never
No,
been
we
to
don't. We don't.
In-N-Out.
We don't have it here.
But you
There's
guys
no
heard of it,
In-N-Out
right?
in the East Coast.
We've
No.
heard of it though. We've heard of it.
Yeah, I could go for an In-N-Out burger after the show any day.
I want to try it now. I must try this.
I've
In-N-Out
heard
place.
so many good things, right, about In-N-Out Burger. Like people that have been on the YouTube, like the other channels, or
Uh,
they say it's most hit up place when you go to LA. In-N-Out. Like,
Do you guys have Five
Yeah,
Guys over there or no?
we do.
Yeah.
But every time,
California.
like, well, the crazy thing is like after the show, when it's like 12 o'clock at night, the only thing that's open is either In and Out because they close till 2 a.m. or it's McDonald's or Taco Bell. But I don't want it's always In and Out. Or if I could find,
Yeah.
or if I could find an authentic Mexican restaurant, then I'll do that too.
Yeah. Definitely.
But
Yeah.
Five Guys, I love Five Guys, but they just close too early.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It stinks, man. You know.
Yeah.
Because
So what is your burger
it-
topping? Sorry, go. You go next, Geek.
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. Go ahead, Joe.
Oh, you go. You answer it. Never mind, Geek. I had my question. Go.
No, I was just about to say, it's like, what do you like on your burger? So.
So I love all like double patty, cheese on top, grilled onions, and I'm good.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Or like I could have like more patties, like make it like all protein. I'm good.
No, jeez. Me, I can go for a bacon. I can go for anything. And put jalapenos on my burger. Anything. Like,
Plain cheeseburger for me. That's it.
Ah, got more stuff to it, man.
yeah.
I'm a plain Jane. That's it. That's me though.
You could hang out with Ray, and then you said that.
No, I guess I can't.
It's okay.
answer
We'll
that.
still hang out.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'll hang out with Ray Phoenix instead.
Oh, what are you doing?
What if he likes burgers though? On top.
Okay. I'll be like Scooby Doo. My burger will be like this high.
Yeah.
me and Ray will be eating like our burgers like Scooby Doo. We're like, whoop.
See, that's why geeks the heel of the podcast, right?
Yep, that's the heel right there.
The heel of the podcast.
But
right
nobody
there.
knows I'm like the Roman Reigns.
There you go.
Everybody thinks that Joe's the good guy, but he's secret in disguise. Is the heel.
He's the head of the table.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Oh, I am a third generation, so there we go.
There you go.
Yep. Grandfather and my cousins. Yep.
There you go. He's in the running for the head of the table.
Yep. Anything else, Geek?
Do you have any upcoming shows or?
Oh yeah, so I have one this Friday in Los Angeles with the Empire Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
Then Saturday and Sunday I'll be in Northern California in Livingston, that's the name of the city, for Wrestling for Charity.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
awesome.
October I have a show in Northern California with my home promotion, Pro Wrestling Unplugged, on October 15th. Then the next day, driving down south to Los Angeles again for a company called Lucha Pro.
Lucha Pro.
Okay. I think I've heard of Lucha Pro. It sounds very familiar, that name.
Yeah. It does.
Yeah,
sound
they're
familiar.
based in Los Angeles and they run every month.
Mm.
I'll be making my debut there.
Ooh. Good luck, brother.
Fingers
Good luck.
crossed.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm excited to debut for them. I've heard good stuff about them. So I've seen their matches. So I'm excited.
I was about to find the YouTube channel when we got done and be like, "This is the channel. Here you go." Like,
yeah.
Do you have any socials or social medias that you want to plug?
I do.
Or,
I do. I have an Instagram. Just follow me at Ray Genesis Official, and then I have a Twitter, at Ray Genesis Lucha, and I do have a TikTok. I don't really use it as much, but I'm on there at Ray Genesis Official.
All right, gotcha. All right. So we want to thank you so much for coming to the podcast, Ray. You've been awesome. Good luck to you and all your upcoming matches. Yeah.
send you good vibes.
Good vibes,
Awesome, man. Thank you guys for letting me be part of this show. I watch all the time, and
I
it's a
appreciate
great
it. We
honor to be on.
appreciate that.
That's
Thank
that.
you.
You know what, Ray? Right there shows you're officially have become a bona fide dude. You're the for the day. You're the third dude, man. You
Yeah,
like
third
Awesome.
dude.
that makes me and Geek like so happy to hear you say you watch our episodes. So like, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, I think I saw the one, Scarlet Rose, and then Principe Leon.
Yeah,
Saw that one.
Yeah.
yeah,
You guys had him on, I think, last week or 2 weeks
Was
ago.
it?
yeah. I
Yeah,
think it
yeah.
was last week, right?
Last week,
Yes.
yeah. So he's a good dude. I share the locker room with him. Hopefully, we
Yeah.
could be in the ring one day.
Definitely.
You never know.
Hopefully, one day.
Never know.
Fingers crossed, right?
One day.
Yeah. All right. Metal Geek.
I'm Joe Panther the Third,
And I'm Ray Genesis.
and we will catch you in the next one.